that I dare you to find me better.
Hello.
It's go time.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready. Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly Monday 1st to 10s. I'm CrossedMoon, and joining me today is the lovely Thomas Winkley. I'm fine already, aren't I? I've lasted a single minute. It's not even been long.
That's how you do it, though. You get fired first, right?
CrossedMoon, you're fired.
Boom. Get the firing out of the way. Get it out of the way early so we can get to the hype matches.
Release the tension and get ready. I need to be all ready because I don't want to be too tense in these matches. It's gonna give me heart attacks if I stay too up close, waiting for a firing, waiting for some hype. Burn scene, you know. We got that Seth, we got that Akuma. How do you think this goes? You know, you don't really see much of these two.
Yeah, so I guess like I'm kind of familiar with watching a lot of like Seth versus Shoto X, right? So I do feel like the DP option for Do the Mana Ray is going to be really solid to shut down the axe kick pressure. But then Shin Yaiba is going to be able to move back a little bit, right? And pull those axe kicks back to bait it. Both characters have almost no health, right? They're glass cannons at the truest. So I'm not really sure how this goes. I think it's a momentum match, the more I think about it, right? You get a hit, and you're going to melt the other player. So it's really about, this is going to sound very, very stupid, not getting hit by your opponent, right? And it's so much more important in this matchup because you get hit with either one of these characters with full stocks, and it's a bad day.
Yeah, man. I mean, deplete the whole goal. Deplete the opponent's life bar to 0 and don't get hit. It's nice. It's nice and easy. Nothing too difficult.
Yeah,
Well,
nothing hard.
yeah,
Just don't get hit. Don't take damage.
Yeah, just.
Damn, out here we're throwing subs around like this, Mantis. Thank you. Supporting the work.
Much appreciated, my guy. Thank you for supporting this stream. Have a great time with it right now as we're getting right on into this set. Yo, what's down the Nasara Akuma? That's the best color Akuma.
The colors are so clean, and I like the logo as well. Like the Nasser logo is very nice. Okay, gonna start with a slide, huh? Now we got counter hits.
Let's go. I'm taking the corner early. You have V-skill too. Giving that extra corner carry to save. You can see the dive hit pressure, you know. Even though Akuma does have that DP anti-air, it's very difficult to react to that in time.
Yep. Yo. Okay, oh, no DP after that. Okay, we get roundhouses. Stop teching. Here comes the run.
You know, gotta be careful using that V-skill hands in neutral. Can get stuffed, but these whip punishes, yo, what you call no?
Yo, gets him with the tricky stuff, and Shin Yaiba takes the first round. Oh my goodness, the slide again! Yo, you gotta put on harder shoes, Akuma. The sandals aren't protecting the toes.
His defense has been pretty solid. Yeah, going for these spin kicks in neutral, it deals with fireballs and can deal with some pokes if your opponent's not ready to counter poke it.
Okay, but good bust out here from our boy Mana Ray. Yo, he misses it, but doesn't convert it into full damage. Just gets 2 hits.
Nice
Yo, dash.
Yo. Double style Miki, get that full counter conversion into that corner position with then dive kick, super well spaced and stopping all of these stand heavy kicks. He's had enough of getting flip kicks. CA is on death of Mastery. Yeah, doesn't even need to spend it.
Yeah, 1 bar to kill. Watch that life melt away like butter. We're 1 round apiece. Yo, this is exactly the set I was hoping for, right? Just a barn burner. Both players swinging. I want to hit you first so I can kill you.
you watch like a standing heavy punch get on Akuma, and you watch as Seth's life bar goes from being about full to a quarter already.
Yep. Okay, back dashes. We got medium kick conversions again. Those buffers from Manta Ray. Yo! But he doesn't finish. He's out of range.
He's ready to activate. We'll see them step ups from Yaiba, just going for this nice knockdown. Get the punches. Trying to keep Manta Ray under control. Don't let him escape. Whipping this standing heavy kick right in front of him. Manta Ray's having none of it. CA on deck. Yeah.
Yo, why are you walking at me? Cash out?
Spin the ball, you got the ball. That's gonna kill.
Yaiba, game 1.
Yaiba trying to look like the king. Take game 1 over the Manta Ray. And it's a good example. He's right to start the round. Got Manta to start blocking more.
Yep.
Every round start, he was like, you aren't watching your toes, and I'm gonna make you watch your toes. I'm gonna dash up, I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna catch you in a neutral game. But you can't doubt Manta Ray's whiff punishes. That standing medium kick timing from him has been beautiful. There's been very few whiffs that Yaiba's got away with.
Not to mention the counter hit confirms when he's checking dashes. I'm really interested to see now though, because Shin Yaiba, like you said, making the toes check, slowing down the walk speed of Akuma a little bit. So now they get to play their game. Yo, there's the DP we talked about earlier. Look at that, just using these roundhouses like, come at me, bro. Come at me, I got roundhouses, backflips. Again, watch your toes.
But what you mean is as well, that back throw giving Manta Ray that corner position. The whip punish too far away for the slide, but just close enough for that flip kick.
I love these walk forward roundhouses from Yaiba. They're actually working out better than you'd expect. But now here it comes, you can't press here. Lucky you didn't get crushed, this is dead. Yep.
Even if that didn't kill, that stun built up so quickly from my XDP. Manta Ray's not pulling no punches now. After that last game, he was like, right, alright, I see you.
Oh, weird, you've got big damage too, huh? Let me show you my damage. Oh, anti-airs. No, drops the spinny kick. Shimmy not working out. Walk forward with the fireball. Just poking away.
He's punching heavy kicks from Yaiba. He's doing such a good job of controlling the space, stopping Manta Ray from approaching. He's using it like a Chun-Li normal. Just throw it out, try and catch Manta Ray, even trying to approach.
Oh no, he doesn't get the hit. He's trying to stun though. There it is. This has to kill. There's no way after a single hit.
Yeah, that's dead, right? Yeah, this is Seth. 925 health. That's gonna kill.
Yo, he lit the paper bag on fire and threw it on the porch. That shit was done.
Yeah, if you guys are in that doorbell, as Manta Ray ties the games 1-1. You know, after that first game, it's looking quite good for Manta Ray.
Yeah, absolutely.
You saw those staggers in the corner. You're never gonna press anything. He looks so afraid. He's like, just let me out, just let me out, just let me press, please. I just want that to be V-trigger. It'll be all fair. Right,
and when you have a character with such good activation, that's your defense. It's like, okay, I just need one tap to get out of here. One tap. Ooh! Why are you teching?
Stone's building on Yaiba, but he's trying to take his turn after these powers. Yo, the crush counters!
No conversion, and now Yaiba's gonna be okay for a sec. Toss him.
Is that fine? We'll get some pressure going. Keep going with these demon flips. Yaiba's got to start using that DP to anti-air. You know, it's the God-given right to use that DP.
Yep, you got those good DPs. You got to bring them out. Okay, trying to parry the jump in. Yo, the base, the anti-air.
Looking for the high low, then down forward heavy kick. Wasn't able to convert. Didn't catch him hitting. Well, the instant air. Disgusting. I love it. Instant air fireball. Catch the anti-air. It'll work. You know, people are so afraid once that feature activates. But it's like, just anti-air early. It'll be fine. It'll be safe. But you're never safe from those air fireballs.
Yep. Right, and you spent so much time working on your anti-air game, right? You want to react. Your fingers are there to react. And Akuma's like, yo, watch. Oh no, drops! Side switch? No, stays in the corner, but gonna get big carry anyway.
Drops the conversion. Well, gets the big punish here. V-trigger is almost ready for Yaiba, but he didn't want to get that V-skill two hands. Maybe a miss input there. Just needs one more hit, but Manta Ray's found his. Activating that V-trigger one, dropping his conversion.
He believed it was going to hit, and it wasn't. Is Yaiba going to spend the cash to kill? Yep. No, doesn't.
It.
You can't leave Akuma alive. What are you doing?
Finish your plate. You gotta finish your plate.
You're made out of the same paper. You're made out of the same paper. Yo, he spins through the fireball, though. Okay.
Final round.
We see you. We see you. Oh, but the demon flip. Catching him in the air. Got that early active frame hit, but let's give that Akuma some conversions and a decent anti-air from it.
No, it doesn't get the conversion off the dive kick, and now Yaiba's got damage. Again, trying to call out something. Not sure what the read was there, but Yaiba's going to push him to the corner for it.
Control that space. Going to walk up standing heavy. He's trying to catch these neutral jumps. Trying to catch Manta Ray whiffing buttons in that corner.
Wow, no counter hit conversion off the low forward, but both players just reaching for the toes. Manta Ray gonna take the move.
Yeah, needs to be careful, you know. You see that demon in the bottom right. You see the danger zone. He could kill you with this next guess. You are guessing for a game.
Yep, and now there's chip in range too. Now you've got to be careful. Where's the DP chip?
Manta Ray can checkmate now. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Yai, but that V-Trigger activation actually ended it for him.
Yep. I like the patience though there from Manta Ray, right? Wanted to make sure it was an absolute lock session. Didn't just like I would have just mashed DP into super as soon as I could have chipped, right? But let's go. Manta Ray showing the knowledge. Zygmunt in chat. This is the Nasser Esports costume, and it is sick.
It is fly. He's still in his sandals, but the red and black, great close.
Fight.
Manta Ray's up 2-1 over Yaiba. Yaiba's got to go try and get his footing back. Game mixed by the demon flip.
Just watch it fly over the top, and now the interruptions here. But it looks like Manta Ray trying to chill out. That's actually something I'd like to see from them, right? Like they even said in chat, these tattoos are coming out of nowhere. It seems like Manta Ray's trying to call out some hard reads, and I think if they would just play really solid neutral like that, they would actually have a better opportunity to close this out quicker. Let's see what Yaiba can bring to the party. Gets tossed.
Manta Ray's noticed that Yaiba's very odd to anti-air. He's not going to anti-air as often as they normally would, and he's just taking advantage of that with all these demon flips. Catching him off guard, going for these heavy kick ones. You can't be parrying those V-skill 2 hands. You can be getting his full conversions and the side switch for that corner position. Show him one. Give him that corner. Great confirms. One more hit needed.
Yo, could have had a DP, I think, to stun there. Oh, but there's a crush counter. No drops! Hey, Yaiba's on the offensive now. This is big momentum for Seth. Dash. Tried to spin in his face, not having it. Jab challenge from Manta Ray.
The checks and full conversion coming in. C8 is on deck. Spend the bar while you got the bar. But you don't want to use it just yet. Yo, you got to finish your play.
So cheap?
You got to finish your play. V-Trigger 1 is ready for Manta Ray. He just needs that crouch MK fireball. If that connects, you are done for, mister. You'll be regretting it from then on.
Oh, there's a counter hit, but he doesn't convert it.
He drops his demon. That's standing heavy push with a demon.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, it was. But it's okay. The low forward hit. Yaiba needs to flip this momentum back. A little less rush down, a little more aggressive.
3, 1, 2, do the Manta Ray. No, his control has been nice and calm. He's getting outranged by Seth. That crouching heavy kick is starting to going very far, but he finds that whiff punch, that standing mean kick, and Shin Yaiba just falls from there. Be very antsy on defense.
Yo, look at that, catching the forward movement of Shin Yaiba now. Goes for the reset. Yaiba blocking. Okay, axe kick though, trying to fight their way out. Okay, not able to slide under the fireball, getting hit a little bit.
They jump in. Nice catch. Manta Ray wasn't ready with the DP anti-airs. Wasn't prepared.
But I like that back throw for positioning. And then he whiff punishes if it doesn't convert.
Trigger 1 ready for Yaiba. Just going for the easy activation. You know, not going to get the biggest amount of damage, but it's a good way to get V-Trigger 1 on the table. Increase the damage while you can.
Yep.
I get to use it. You're stuck in that corner. Baits the EXDP. Beautiful.
Yeah, great patience from Manta Ray. That's the first time Yaiba's brought that out in the set. So to have the awareness to just be like, I don't need to press. I'm cool to chill. Good stuff there. Crush counter. Coins on the ground.
If there's something you can't fault Yaiba for, it's this dive kick spacing and it's this crouching heavy kick usage. He's landing so many of them, but it just isn't doing enough damage to Manta Ray.
Could not agree more. Absolutely great use of the normals from Seth. Back throw and smart positioning decisions. Gonna activate. Got him locked in the corner. Now just needs to stop the escape. Yo, the second hit gets him.
C8 is on deck for Yaiba. Manta Ray's managed to find out V-Trigger 1 might sign a tiny bit with that V-skill P. Get the activation. And the ultimate hits a deep
demon setup. That's a dead Seth. There's no way he survives this.
He's dead. Misatsu. Show him the skies.
The setup was dope.
he can cancel everything, right? He can cancel literally everything as a demon. I blocked high. I was like, oh, overhead? I was watching my noggin. Yeah, very
I got a
play tonight.
Oh, I got a block. Shit, 1,000 deaths. Yo, somebody clip that, please, if you're able to. That needs to be hyped up. Manta Ray doing the cool stuff. Also, Kahikuzu, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate the support. Yo, with punishes. Seth can buffer something off that low four or that down strong, right? Like,
yeah, that crouching mean punch for a medium kick, cruel disaster for out that mean punch, aura, you know. There's a lot of options. A missed timing on his V skill from Manta Ray. So unfortunate and being kept in that corner.
Yeah, I'd love to see some more buffers from Yaiba, right? Because they're getting a lot of errant hits on that. Yo! -2 DPs, we got those. Yo, chase down the backdash. Okay, Bates DP gets tossed for it.
Vitro's ready for Manta Ray. Trying to start pressure, looking for those big beefy crush counters. But you just need to land those tiny hits. You know, you're a Kuma with Vitro. Go, oh!
Ooh, yo, he broke his finger. He broke his finger. Came over the top. Was like, yo, you want to anti-air this? Yeah.
You know, you usually just see like a lot of light kick dive kicks from Seth, but Yaiba's showing how you can use that heavy kick and medium kick version to the greatest effect. You know, spacing well, feel the anti-airs on the later jump-ins.
Back throw. Toss him, no frame kill.
CA on there for Manta Ray. Huge jump, but too far away to get a full conversion. Maybe just going to the slide. Build that V gauge with a V. Oh, he did it again!
Let's go! Go, punish the sweep! Doesn't have to
do it a third time. Do it to him a third time. Oh. Unfortunate. Manta Ray with V2 drops his DP. Got that CA already. Got that shimmies unlocked. One more hit needed.
Yo, he's still challenged though. Yaiba fighting for their life right now. Wants to get this win. Chip, no view reversal on deck.
Unfortunate. Forcing all these chip situations, Manta Ray is so aware of when he just saves a bar. He knows he has V trigger. He knows that Yaiba is going to activate eventually. Just saves it for a rainy day. And that rainy day is when Yaiba activates and leaves himself. It's a very unfortunate position.
Yo, he tried to parry, gets crush counter. Here comes Yaiba on the offensive, harassing. The air-to-air stops the axe kick startup.
Unfortunate miss up. He doesn't get the counter conversion that he wanted there, but still catching Manta with those standing heavy kicks. They've been paying off dividends. Great anti-airs.
Yeah, I love the way that Shin Yaiba uses the spacing too, right? It's like, yo, I'm just going to keep pushing it. You're going to try to counter it early and get clipped. Okay, but now we're out of the corner. Manta Ray coming hot. Ooh!
Get that feature one. Yo, the neutral jump full punish. To that corner. He still does air fireball. Still that grind pressure. But the whip punish from Yaiba. Get the side switch. Spend the bar while you got the bar. Don't be greedy. Yaiba.
That's right. We're not ending early today, kids. Cook 'em.
Seth wins.
That whiff punish was perfect. Amazing spacing there. He's been using that crouching heavy kick into activation so well to catch out Manta Ray trying to go for these whiff punches. Trying to stay out of range where he's normally looking for the crouching medium punch or the standing medium kick or the crouching medium kick. It's just maintaining that close distance where your opponent thinks they're safe from this normal, but they just aren't. They're getting clipped.
Absolutely, and the clips are working out. Shin Yaiba's done a great job converting those too. But now here comes the Manta Ray trying to just close this out. One more touch for stun. Jump back though. There's that roundhouse again. That crouch roundhouse, if y'all didn't see it, it's basically Chun-Li's Stand Fierce. It's the same button.
Yeah, Chun-Li's standing here, but got buff, and I think that minus 5 to -4 was like, we gotta bring this in line with Seth. This is a bit silly.
Yeah, a bit wild. Okay, pushing. There's a counter hit combo. Good stagger pressure from Yaiba, or from Manta Ray, excuse me. And the EX.
Unfortunate. Maybe looking for a V-skill hands there, but wasn't coming out for him. Manta Ray taking around at set point once again. Yaiba needs to be so careful. Pressure from Manta Ray has been so good. He's mixing in with the red fireball. You know, you don't want to be taking a turn too often after that Akuma starting medium kick. You'll get caught with a light red fireball, then you'll start waiting and you can start going for the stagger pressure.
Absolutely good anti-air though. Doesn't get the juggle. But that's alright. Still gonna get pressure is Shin Yaiba. Fireball out. Thank you for the clip, Mantis. Ooh, low forward buffers.
Tearing death for both plays. No Mansory, he's still got a massive life lead, but getting caught by these cool disasters. Yaiba trying to maintain that spacing close to having his V-trigger.
Okay, gonna see that skill in. Wow, back fierce. Big butts. Activation from Yaiba. Toss him back. Good challenge. You're not safe after that.
Demons on deck for Mansory. You gotta be careful. Try to with a standing heavy kick. Great punish from Mansory. Closed out the set with the eruption.
Pow! The volcano erupts. Yaiba flies off screen. And Mansory is victorious.
Akuma wins.
Good stuff. Great set from both players. Love the momentum. Love the speed.
But Mansory's coming out on top today. Very well played to Mansory. His control for that whole set was perfect. He's using the Akuma standing meme kick to such great effect to catch all these whiff normals from Yaiba. Yaiba did a great job with those dives. He did a great job with that crouching heavy kick, but a lack of buffers here and there, a few missed punishes, a few lack of anti-airs, costing Mansory just exploited all the tiny weaknesses.
Yep, could not agree more, right? And I really think that's the change you want to see from Yaiba's Seth, right? You're definitely seeing the progress, but everything you just listed is exactly where it needs to go. Buffers off those down strongs. There were so many errant hits that could have converted into damage in Oki, right? Put Akuma on their back, make him guess more. But I have to say, I love the range they did the stand roundhouse too. Like the micro walk forward stand roundhouse was paying dividends, right? And once you get that working though, it's time to take advantage of them being afraid to tech and start establishing a throw game to make that shimmy more powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you can get a shimmy as Seth, like life bars are deleting. Especially with that V-skill 2 that he picked, you're going from corner to corner, all because someone didn't follow the ancient proverb of take the throw.
Exactly, and you have to convince them to break the proverb, right? You have to convince them to go up against the Kami propaganda, and once you do that, yeah, you're melting faces. All right, we got Dave's Not in the chat, a Zangief out of France, if I do understand correctly. I love me some good Zangief play, and they are going to be, who are they going to be playing up against? Remind me.
They're gonna be against Illusion, a very strong Akali and Blanca player, but from the sounds of it, we're gonna be seeing that Blanca today. And we were talking about taking the throw, but this is a character you don't want to take the throw against. You don't want to get speed lead.
Nah, you don't take the throw against. You don't take the throw against this character, right? You backdash. Please God, backdash. Hold north. Do not get the pile driver. And I'll be honest, I love Blanca as a character. It's silly. I can't play Blanca for trash. Blanca is my favorite character to watch. It's wild, it's weird, and the reads are crazy. I cannot wait to see what happens here in this matchup. So I hope Illusion does go with the Blanca.
With the Blanca pick. I mean, I can see the Blanca pick working out much better than the Kali. You know, the Kali has to stay a bit more up close. He's not the farthest reach in the game. Zangief does kind of outreach the Kali. The Kali doesn't want to be up close. But Blanca can play a zoning game. We can talk a lot about Blanca's V-Trigger too, and his up-close pressure, but his normals reach a long distance. He is no slouch for range.
Yep, absolutely no slouch for range. You can whiff punish, like if you have the reactions on deck, right, and Geef tries to recharge that Stand Fierce, get that Stand Fierce, maybe the big roundhouse, you can come in with those Blanca balls on reaction. Geef also kind of struggles to punish the Blanca balls. He definitely has tools to deal with them, but you have to like flex and then EX Air SPD, things like that. Otherwise, if it just blocks and bounces off, Blanca's back to neutral and things are back where you want them. Yeah, I love Blanca.
I love both these characters. It's fun to watch Geef. You're in for a good time watching Geef. Yep. I'm here for the blender. I'm here for the schmicks. I'm here for the high best BD. All right.
The sick reads, right? The chase downs.
Absolutely. And I want to see something. Dave's not, if you're listening, I know this might be a risk, but come on, bro. If you can Tundra Storm that Blanca stand light kick,
that'd be sick.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We have Illusion sometimes to get in.
Waiting for Illusion to pop in. As a Dolly, I'm only here for Illusion. Bringing the Illusion cheering. Chat, who we cheering for? Who's the hype bringing? Give me ones for Dab Knots, 2 for Illusion. Who we hype?
Can't make me pick. You can't make me pick over these two characters. It's too cruel. It's too horrible. I don't pick a favorite child.
Nah, absolutely. And the match is going to be sick either way, right? We know it's going to be good. So while we got some time to kill, don't forget that Saltmine actually does run tournaments, right? So it's the every Friday is King of the Saltmine. Happens what is it, like 7 p.m. BST, I believe on Fridays. It is a top 8 bracket. The bracket opens an hour before, and you can enter. Winner goes first to 5 up against Muscle Noob, who is the current king, for 2 weeks in a row now. And then on Sundays, of course, Sunday evenings, you've got Saltmine League Season 9 going right now. I believe next week will be week 6. And
Yeah, absolutely.
you can catch that action here.
I mean, both those tournaments, single elimination for the Friday tournament, double elimination for the Sunday tournament. Friday giving you €10 if you've managed to knock down our current king, Muscle Noob. And on Sundays, you want to try out those top 8s, you want to try and get those league points, because the end of the season's almost here. You gotta be in these tournaments if you want to compete in that top 8 tournament.
Absolutely. You've got to get those points. And remember, the match arena that we posted in there, if you use code SMLS9, it'll throw 50 cents into the prize pool. The top 3 ranked at the end of the season get paid out. Now, there's an additional prize pool. You might have to correct me if I'm wrong here, Ritas, but for the winner of the total season does get some money as well. But top 3 in points get paid out of the match arena. So make sure to support. It's free money. Get in there and jump it in there. And now we're ready to go. First to 7, Davsnot versus Hallusion. Hopefully Blanca Geef. We'll see where Hallusion goes, though. Let's find out.
There was Topanga on, right? I remember watching some Topanga. I remember being super early in the morning, like rubbing my eyes, like, why am I up this early? But I remember why I was up this early. I was watching Itazan versus, the Blanca player's name evades me. But that match was hype and too close of a comfort, and we did see the Blanca pick the V-Skill 2.
The V-Skill 2 pick. I think that's actually really good, right? It helps you keep at bay if they try to do any of their normals out of range, try to catch you or do any like whip punish buffers or fierce or roundhouse. You can kind of challenge there. And it looks like we are seeing V-Trigger 2, V-Skill 1 from Hallusion on the Blanca.
I can still see that, though, that V-Skill 1 is just a great way to low profile that standing heavy punch and get some great standing heavy punch confirms on Blanca. Get a free 50-50 if you want that standing heavy punch. You're making people guess.
Wow, he's just coward crouching right now. Okay, trying to catch something. Nope, not much of a punish though from Geef. Both players look like they're kind of just filling each other out for the start.
Great start from Dave's line. He's just poking away. Do the small hits. Do the small hits and make them lower so you can put them in that last situation when you land the SPD.
Okay, the Lariat gets blown up by that? My goodness, I thought Lariat anti-aired everything. Okay, tech throw.
Just so low to that ground. That jumpy meme kick caught the lower hurt box.
What? Yo, Hallusion already showing us some stuff.
Your man said, let me juggle you real quick. Yo, raw Lariat, catch the whip. Let's go, Dave's not going in. We're putting SPDs with death and punish. Line Hallusion. Started offense. Mix up with that command grab.
You've got to be ready. Yeah, hasn't charged during the hop. Overhead, gonna get Davsnot, and first round goes to Hallusion.
There was some beautiful control there. He got a double V-Skill, he got into the corner, and Davsnot was just trying to find his way out. Got a Lariat, but not much OP from that. Not gonna get too much from a Lariat neutral.
Yeah, look at that. At the range he's using this V-Skill, he can just kind of let it rock, and all he gets hit with is down jabs. The damage isn't too bad. That's a nice load off, nice break on the mental strain, right? Not having to worry about confirm that. Yo, he hops underneath the jump.
The spacing was so perfect. Goes into CA. Amazing reaction to that V-Skill. Punish it while you can.
Absolutely.
Let's take him to the tournament.
Looks like we got a little bit of latency coming in on the spectator side of things.
Each one now, it's favorite days. Each crouch jab on Geef now can mean so much damage. He's got a CA unlock. He can put you in the schmicks from one. Light. V-Trigger Cyclone. You can see Illusion being super careful. Getting air to air. Stuck in that corner now. No confirms, but no checks on a -5. We started the Cyclone.
Oh no, doesn't get the conversion off the down light kick though, and the activation coming from Hallusion. What's the mix going to be? Shimmy City. Easy kill here.
Well, the Shim Shams from Hallusion tie. Not taking game 1 over Davsnot.
That was only one game. I thought that was 2 games already. Whew, it's one of those matches.
These guys are playing super slow and super patient, but once they get going, they are pulling no punches.
Yep.
They ain't backing away. Hallusion's in and he's staying in. He will V-Skill all day. He will hop around you. He will mix you up. And Davsnot's having a hard time getting Hallusion off of him.
Yep. Could not agree more here. Now Davsnot back to the patience that we've been seeing. Tries to jump in, gets crossed up on the landing. And now good tech though. Ooh, you see that crush counterfish with that big fierce? Oh my goodness!
Again, this hand knockdowns with the mix. Just go for the forward throw to that corner position early. Bait out that V skill, but didn't punish in time. Gets an SPD. Dav's not going for the light version. Illusion not capable of taking his turn quick enough after Geef started dashing.
Gotta be careful with these coward crouches. If Dav's not catches on, start getting some EX Porch Dynamites or maybe some interrupts. There's a good charge Fierce.
Nice
Wow,
sweep.
crush counters goes under.
Finally able to land a Larry. We're still getting stuffed for most of this set, but now Dav's not able to anti-air it.
Okay, what's the mix gonna be here? Walks back and look for a Blanca ball into a cross-up. Is he just gonna go ahead and take the pressure?
And there's a mention. Spends a lot of V-meter. Delusion going for the wrong direction on that V-trigger too. Davs needs to be careful because
there's the whip punish. Yeah, right as you were saying it outright, walked back, saw the Fierce, waited for the timing, and let the EX Blanca ball rip.
Watch out this conversion, but still getting smoky setups. No, catching Davs not off guard. Starting that stamina kick pressure. No, stay plus on block. Catch him jumping. Catch him flinching.
Yo, these reactions with the sweeps are working out great for Illusion.
Yo.
Oh my goodness, the pressure. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Get juggled. Resetting again!
Yo, the CA bait! Man. he went, yo, I'll mix you this time, I'll mix you again, I'll mix you again. Yo, you thought you had Vortex? Let me show you how Blanca does it.
Yeah, we got you here.
Game 2. So damn well. Standing heavy punch resets into the hop, staying in front twice, hoping he could mix, but still keeping the pressure on. Could not get Illusion off of it.
Could not. And this is optimal Blanca play right here, right? This is, I'm in your brain, I'm spinning around in there through the jungle. Let's go. Okay, back to the neutral. Look at this movement. Illusion walking in and out of the normal range of Dav's now, trying to look for something to whip punish. Yo, that roundhouse fishing.
Oh, he goes. Whoa. You gotta remember how active Larry is. That thing just lasts so long.
My dude jumped headfirst into the helicopter blades.
Plus friends. Look at trying to get his crush counters, going with his crouching ambush to end his strings, but getting jumped in on. Dav's not. Was in for a time, but Illusion escaping so quickly with that Blanca ball. Nice crush counters. Reset, staying in front once again. Just want to give that corner position.
Yeah, I think a lot of these errant jabs we're seeing are actually missed SPDs coming from Davs now. It's tough, because I think some of these callouts are actually supposed to work. Oh, could have dashed behind that, been set. The Fierce coming in. Illusion pressuring freely.
Trigger one ready for Davs. Like, gotta be careful of that activation. He finds a single standing heavy punch. A single V trigger activation. And Illusion's in that schmix, but not in the schmix just yet. Yo, goes behind. Didn't get his full conversion though.
EX. Okay, here comes the blender though. Davs not has the momentum. Dash in. What's the option? Goes light. Doesn't get it. Tries for the suck. Oh, lets it go early.
Once again with that Blanca ball. Davs not has been calling out Illusion's lack of reaction to the V trigger one. The suck on its own -5 on block. You know he can punish it. But Illusion's having a hard time reacting. And Davs not taking advantage of that.
Oh damn. SPD.
In the live version, look at these dash ups. Great checks getting with punish to the space. And Davs not getting much better against this Blanca. But is he going to work out for long enough? Great check.
A good challenge. I really like, I mean, this is a little bit wild Blanca play, but for the most part, the patience from Illusion, just walking in and out of ranges, picking spots, throwing normals when it's appropriate. Textbook footsies right here.
Might need a bit more patience. You know, he's still at that life deficit, and Geef may be the best zoner in Street Fighter 5. He is keeping you out. He reaches much further than you, but Dav's not keeping his life lead easily. Illusion keeps poking away, looking for this crush count, looking for that crouch air punch.
Yep, and now Illusion's got the activation on deck. Gonna definitely want to use that, but the good jump in from Davsnot gets the SPD to close it. First round, Davsnot's won so far on the board. Let's go.
He just wanted to give you a hug. It's been a long time since you got your last hook, Illusion. There you go.
My man,
nice
human interaction. Yeah.
Oh, great check. Speed on the EXSPD. Starting out offense, getting a throw out to end it a bit early. You can see him just looking to walk in. Thanks to that crouching life push from E. And a whip on it!
Oh, let's go, Illusion! We scout those.
And into that corner, super earns the game. Gotta be careful. because Geef has CA for himself, but no dashes after these lariats. Illusion knows that these dashes after the lariats. Dashes after the sweeps are not plus. They are punishable. He's doing a great job of punishing them.
Yo, walk up throw. One more touch is gonna do it.
Oh,
wow,
-5 in CA. Just do what you can. You need to get Madras. He has not got much life left. He needs a miracle, but it's not coming to him. The EX up ball says no SPDs.
After
No
the V
buttons.
reversal. After the V reversal.
Dave's 2 situation was not going to help out. Dave's not there. Illusion. He's up 3-0.
Fleet of Foot, you have not yet missed the king set. This is set number 2. Dav's Not versus Illusion. And then we'll get it forward. First attempt between Phil's and Link XLO.
Great. Dav's Not for this whole set has been getting much better at anti-air in these V-skill jumps. It can be a bit difficult, you know, they're super low to the ground. And sometimes, you know, how low to the ground it is can stall those upper body invincibilities from working out as well as you like.
Yeah, but the adaptations are starting to pay off for Dav's Not, right? Getting the anti-air, getting the life lead, and just walking Illusion to the corner now. Want to keep him there.
Needs to be more careful using his standing heavy punch though. We've seen Illusion blow it up with a sweep, blow with that slide. Is now looking to start his offense. V-Trigger 2 is ready for him. I'm looking for the activation, catching these noodle jumps, and Dav's Not.
Jabbing their way out, trying to hold it down. Illusion looking for the opportunity. The jumping lights getting the air-to-air this time. Here comes Illusion.
Oh,
Yo, the schmicks!
V-Trigger's been activated. Just goes for the V reversal, giving his V-Trigger for a short time. Drops his up wall. Illusion needs to be more careful now. He still has that V-Trigger 2. Tried with punishing with the EX there is the unfortunate but Dav's Not a read. Wasn't working out for him. Got to deal with these plus frames. Yo, double shimmies.
Let's go with the walks, bro. Double shimmies. CrossedMoon, are you seeing the same match I'm seeing? Because this is wild.
This is something else.
Okay, walks underneath the jump in. Just walking towards Dav's Not now. Fearlessly. Crush counter on the charge spirits. You know I can react to those. Good tech. Dash in. EXSPD.
We found the mix, but the mix is not happening for long. Illusion spending that bar. He's got that bar, but getting smitten again. No EX up ball to save you now. Are you gonna be able to avoid the situation? No, you ain't. SPDs are coming left and right.
Okay, but here comes Illusion getting the jump in. Okay, V reversal, back dash, dash forward, interrupts the V skill this time. Activate, anti-air.
I don't want to go into that V-Trigger 2. I want to try and save it. Goes behind. Dav's Not knowing that is -2 and the trade at the end. A tiny bit of a delay. Illusion waking up buttons, but the trade's still paying off in Dav's Not favor. Is he able to take that around and keep that bar lead?
Dav's Not definitely adjusting to the wild a little bit. Oh, tries to lariat, but gets clipped starting up. Now here comes Illusion with the pressure. Wow, EX running bear grab. No! That jumping fierce could not have been intentional, but that's alright. Whoa! Whoa!
It is everything alright?
I gave you time. He gave him time, and then he threw him back. Get back in this corner. Yo,
These
with
funny heavy
punishes.
punches from Dav's Not have. He's been trying to deal with the pokes that crouching heavy punch from Illusion. You can see how Illusion's calming it down with the amount he used it. Tried catching a dash.
He was airborne. That's incredible. Did not get him sucked in.
Fly zone, protecting these guys and stopping these EX running bear grabs. Illusion is up 4-0.
3 to go for Illusion to close it down. Dav's Not needs 7, but they can absolutely do it. Dav's Not has shown some adaptations, figuring the match out a little bit. A little bit of a different look thrown to him by Illusion right around the end there. So now Dav's Not just needs to readapt and keep pushing.
Round 1. Fight.
I think, you know, a bit less standing heavy from Dav's Not will go a long way, because we're seeing time and time again Illusion walking in and out, trying to bait it out and get these bigger punishes. They're starting from using it in noodles, not that far reaching poke, and we're seeing it again. Walks in, walks out, baits it out, and tries to go for these weird punishes.
Yeah, as a Geef player, you have to be careful with those, because that is a great button for Geef, but a lot of us have been labbing how to deal with that button for a long time.
Once he has a day, Dave's not able to get a side switch. And with the EXSPD, you gotta be careful. The Schmigs can begin from a single hit. Tries an Eeks backstep rolling, still connecting. Full strike invincibility on that thing.
The Illusion is not letting up, walks away, gets the startup, EXSPD, and now Davsnot has got the set. This is going to be meaty, takes the low, doesn't convert, gets back thrown, activation, it's mix time, baby. Good throw.
Throwing him in that -2 hit a bit too high. Still gotta be careful that V-Trigger 1 from Davsnot, spending it too early, not looking for these buffers. And now to respect these close to situations, gotta respect these shimmies, gotta respect this pressure as Illusion takes another round.
Illusion looking nice and strong here. I would love to see Davsnot try to interrupt the walk back and forth, right? Maybe a low forward into V-Trigger. Something to stop the toes of Illusion. Yo, he baits the lariat.
The shimmies again! Reset, staying in front still.
Okay, I like that delayed jab challenge. Got him!
Respect. Absolute respect to Dave's like, yo, he spent the ball, he's gonna buy, he gets in the backdash with a light SPD, giving up his turn, but still trying to start this schmicks. He's got a massive life lead. Can Illusion close it down? It's looking rough for him in a moment, so.
Yo, check your man's butt bone. It's broken. It's broken. Tick throw, good tech. Okay, mix, going low. Gonna view reversal this time. Dashes forward and gets thrown for it. Sorry, has the life to give up.
Getting shimmy. Is that enough to kill? This is deep, right?
I think it is. It's deep, but I think it might be. Nope,
But that's
still
not
alive.
to kill.
Yo, just electricity's at him trying to catch something.
That's not got the bar. Oh, the walk-up rock breaker. You noggin for a bit too little. It's Illusion takes game 5.
Illusion's like, I'm out of ideas. Oh, I know. Domed.
Yeah, I just use my head. It's simple. It's simple, really.
Yeah, just use my noodle. Done. Boom. Illusion up 5-0. 2 games to close out this first to 7.
Round 1.
Davsnot has a big mountain to climb, but look at the muscles on Geek. My mans definitely can climb if they choose to.
Oh, nice wave play from Davsnot. Oh, from Illusion even on Davsnot. You're looking for all these V-skills and delaying to deal with that standing heavy punch. You know, it's gonna low profile all these options. Illusion's ready for all these SPDs now. Ready to deal with them. Going for this pressure.
He's like, yo, you can't flex all the kicks. Can't flex all the kicks. Oh, tries to whiff punish. Okay, the suck not gonna punish, but then he gets jumped in with the fierce and the stun. Illusion should be able to close this out nice and quick. Trying to get to that 6-game limit.
Davsnot's trying his damned hardest to stop these V-skill jumps. And he's been doing well in the past few games, but now Illusion makes you go up his movement so much that his reactions are not as fast as they are usually to deal with that V-skill hop.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the running bear grab, wake up. No more shenanigans from you. Yo, the roundhouse whiffs though, trying to get that crush counter. Sweet, no punish.
So he's jumping, this is a no-fly zone. Use that up ball to anti-air, backing away. Doesn't want to get SPD. Yo, resets? Alright.
Dash up SP, Blanca's out of range. Oh, he's gonna interrupt the activation.
Gotta be careful now, Loki. Has that V-Trigger 1. Any confirm from a light can be a lot of damage on Illusion. You can see him looking for it. Drops his confirm.
No, catches him trying to walk back and forth though. Damage coming in. Davsnot gets the big EX Porsche, gonna come up for the setup, gets him low.
Reset.
That's a dead Blanca.
He's just trying to get Illusion acquainted with the ground, you know? He's become best friends.
Yep, needs to get that momentum rolling, right? You've got to get the fear of the SP in your opponent on knockdown so you can start getting the damage. So far, Illusion's like, I'll just bust out. Triple jabs.
He's got his counter confirms. Davsnot just respecting it. You know, stun's building. He needs to be more careful because he's jumping. I'm doing that stun gauge. Come on!
The outer shimmy shenanigans. Oh, he's got it again! He wanted to make him reach again. The disrespect from Illusion.
He didn't even need to. He didn't even need to shimmy again. But he did it just to prove a point. Just to show him that he will take.
He could have just raw supered. He could have just done jumping roundhouse, stand fierce super. He could have just done super. But he's like, I gotta send this message, and I gotta send it via telegram. We're doing it old school. Smoke signals and telegrams, baby.
Nah, man, he's trying to send it as quickly as possible. He's not mobile data. He's sending it. He's got his Tesco mobile plan. He's ready.
Okay,
Is
dash.
he ready for the dash?
Look at that. The patience from Davs not wanting to get EX Blanca ball again. Double dash. Charging Fierce in his face. Davs not looking a little stronger already.
We've seen this time and time again, you know, unless you get this mix going for long enough, Illusion will be ready to bust out. Waking up buttons, he's managed to condition Davs not enough so that he knows that the EXO ball might be coming. Drop combos from Illusion, but still getting these big counters.
Yo, okay, to hop into EX.
Face of the lariat, huge punish coming, but didn't count into Vitra. Catching him once again, Davs not too late on these lariats, and Illusion might be able to close it around. Although might need one more way.
Get sucked. Get sucked. Davs not staying in it.
Great whiff punish. Caught the whiff from Illusion there. Just outside of range, looking to counter poke something. But now Feature got one. Ain't got that fastest hurt box. He's got a lot of recovery.
Yo, he baits the lariat with the hop. A little bit late on the reaction is Davs not, but now we got EX coming in. What's the mix? Dash up.
This is his time of getting back thrown.
He's afraid of the DP. I would be. Illusion's brought it out enough. I would be afraid. Jumping kicks. There we go.
You've given him the con now. He has the Eagles BD. You've got to be careful at any range, but Illusion not afraid to jump out the corner. Getting anti-air though.
Okay, but he's out of the corner now. Back to the mids. Gets a crush counter down Fierce. This button's actually terrifying. Doesn't activate. The punish though not happening. There's the activation.
Oh, the cross up, no conversion. Wake up, see, does he dodge? He does up bomb.
Somebody clip that up bomb, a man's own wake up to stuff the reversal super. Wowza.
I don't want to talk to you, Illusion. That was dirty. That was so disrespectful. He has no respect anymore. He's like, alright, I got to prove too many points. You are going to tech. You are going to wake up CA, and you're gonna get punished for it.
Illusion not bringing out the dirt. Yo! Buffers, baby.
The perfect
Whiffing
again.
Fierce. Yeah, Illusion is like writing a book, and the book's name is Quit Whipping Fierce at Me. Oh, he tried to reverse it. Oh, shit, it's almost done. CrossedMoon, come back. Don't throw your microphone. Come back. I need you, bro. I need you.
Can't even come back though. He's found his Vitra activation. Oh, unfortunate.
7-0 for Illusion. Took him into the wild. Hurricane showed up just in time to see the crazy. Welcome to the stream. Congrats on your victory yesterday. Illusion wins 7-0. The good news is, though, Davs has a literal bucket of data to take back to study the matchup, right? And that's huge. I would love to have that, right? Now you take it, go back, you watch it, check it out, you learn, you grow, you adapt.
Absolutely.
Aside from not whiffing Stand Fierce, because clearly Illusion had that button unlocked, what other adaptations would you have liked to see out of Davs?
So we saw him do an amazing job of dealing with that Vitra 2 mix. He knew that the cross-up version was -2, but sometimes, you know, reacting to which side is going to go on very quickly can be rough. He was taking quite a bit. He wasn't really using that crouching light punch too much. We saw in the later sets, he moved away from the crouching light punch towards those bigger, beefier buttons, looked a bit frustrated in the neutral game because Illusion was just dancing in and out. And it can be hard for a character like Geef, you know, slow walk speed, slow dashes, to constantly reposition like how Blanca can.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that, and I would have loved to see Davs do more work to stop the movement, right? Like, okay, I see you, you're trying to move, you're trying to be zany, you're trying to be unpredictable. Use some of those better buttons to stop the movement, you know? Just buffer some down light punches, buffer some stand light kicks. If they get too close, you can always have that stand light kick into lariat buffer on deck, right? Get a few of those things ready. Maybe some chops, maybe some medium punches, right? Stuff like that to really play more neutral and not think, okay, I'm going to go for the big reads, the big fierce hits, things like that. But Davs I want to see play again, because your Geef was fun to watch. So please, keep playing.
Yo, that dash up CA. Just
Heal
it rip. Heal it rip. It's like, I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm gonna stop your movement right here, right now. You best be holding up.
Stop dashing at me. I got dash up super. And yes, Hurricane, this was a first to 7. And the final match now we are here and ready for is going to be a first to 10. The 4 Phils versus Link Exilo. Personally, I want to see Link Exilo bring out the Ibuki. That's my bias, right? I always want to see Ibuki on screen. However, I think CrossedMoon made the point earlier. It's probably going to be Necalli, and that's okay too.
Yeah, Visco War Necalli can shut down a lot of what Falk likes to do. She's a zoning character, but she's not relying too much on the fireball that she's been given to, play the fireball game. She's using those pokes. She's not forward heavy punch. She's not standing maybe get the shot. And Necalli's a great counter poke character. That crouching me, but she's got such great hitboxes.
Yep.
That V-skill just stay outside the range. V-skill, whiff punish, a forward heavy punch, whiff punish, that standing Miko. Just counter poke it, But you gotta be careful doing that. Falk can stay in the air. She's got that air shot, can catch you off guard, make it hard for you to DP anti, make it hard for you to close in. But these two players are so damn strong. 4 Phils is Falk, maybe the best Falk in the world.
Yep. Oh, I would say the best Falk in the world. I've never seen a Falk play better than the 4 Phils. I mean, there could be some underground Falk player who's the god of somewhere that we've just never seen, but I would be shocked if they could beat 4 Phils. I think Phils is the best.
And he's moved away from that V-Skill 1 mostly towards that V-Skill 2, and that V-Skill 2 Cycle Mine, he has all the dirty bits for that. He has all the setup, all the conversions, and it looks fly.
Okay, here's the crush counter though. No, doesn't get the conversion though.
We've already seen that Cycle Mine get set up. Control the space with it. They think that if that thing explodes, if she taps it, you're getting plus 40 on block. She can dash in, she can do whatever she wants. She can go downstairs, get something to eat, come back, and she's still plus.
Yo, the anti-air jab stops the stomp, but then no juggle. Here comes Phils though, just putting that pressure on. Here's the air fireball we heard you talking about a little bit. Yo, mixes them. Cycle Mine doing work.
That was a great start, but Necalli has a V-Trigger, and that V-Trigger on Necalli improves him so much, but is it going to improve him enough? Because that full screen conversion from a full build.
Yo, I got this long pole, and it also is a shotgun. Get got. Did you know my staff is also a shotgun? Because I know.
Did you know my staff is also a sniper, is also a shotgun? Did you know I can bonk you with it as well? Did you think about that?
Did you know all the things my staff can do? Oh, jumping over. Okay, out of the corner is 4 Phils. Link Exilo bringing the pressure. Nice little buffer there.
It's even saving that C8. Oh, great anti-airs. And putting him in a rough situation. Oh! You weren't respecting that Cycle Mine. See, Link's ready with that V-Trigger, but can't seem to use it. You see how close he was from a single man to confirm? He's not gonna kill him.
I think you're dead. Bop. Bonk. No, survives. That'll do it, though. The meaty release in the face of Link Exilo. First game goes to the 4 Phils.
He just popped him. He was like, I don't need to deal with this. I'm going to just end this right now.
Oh, right. Shotguns are super strong in Halo. Bah!
Someone at Capcom really thought, man, what if we really gave a character a gun?
Right. Maybe we should.
Is making it work.
We never did it for we never did it for Birdie in Street Fighter, or not Birdie, excuse me, for T-Hawk in Street Fighter 4. But you know what? We'll do it for Falcon 5.
I'm liking the spacing Phil is standing up to deal with these V-skills from Link Exilo. You can see him trying to use it to deal with the forward heavy punch, but Phil is just using that air shot, stay around the skies, and use that to poke with instead.
Yep. Okay, there's the trade that Link Exilo wants, right? Wants that ground pound, gets the crush counter activation. Bop. Good conversion, takes him to the corner. Throw him.
Where did his stun gauge go? Why is it so filled? He got hit twice!
Oh, he got hit! Big patience, this should be a dead Falk. No drops, easy stuff, 2 hits. Link Exilo is waking up.
Sequence was perfect. He got in, and he just started the Necalli offense. Kept the fate of the command grab going by just going for these normals, going for this stagger pressure, and laying on the hurt. He's working at his perfect KO. He's starting to stagger pressure.
Look at this mauling. Okay, but tries to dash under and gets hit with the head stomp.
No
Yo, cross cuts.
Protect these guys. But Phil's is protecting them just as well. V-Trigger 1 is running for him. He has that CA. Can't lay on the hurts.
Going for the mix. Gets him with the cross. Big damage coming.
Is it the stun? That's the stun. Is it enough to kill? V-Skill 2 as he drops his combo.
Oh, he went for the bigger stuff. That could have killed with the Mind Bomb. Oh. That dash was risky. Poor Phil since he's one touch. Neutral jump.
Yo, sometimes it'd be hard to channel the Kali dash. That thing moves so fast. You toss now lights from full screen, your light recovers, and you realize, oh shit, he's in my face.
He's here. I couldn't see the hair coming first. The hair was behind him this time. Yo, the trade definitely gonna work out for Link. Then Phil saying, "Stay back. I got the pokes. Stay back." Air fireball.
Still getting these tiny kick buffers. Nice conversion into that EX upper. Sending a Psycho Mine, but Link's just dashing in. He has no fear.
Yeah, wants to stay on top of the ball, right? Wants to get the damage, wants to keep... Oh, the neutral jumps! Phil's adapting. Whiff punish. Is that dead? No, still alive, one touch. The jump, Universal does not want to hold the pressure. Low forward activation.
Link has to be careful. He is one hit away from death. He's gonna need a miracle to make his comeback.
Absolutely. The anti-airs from Phil on deck. Takes the second game. Phil's up 2-0.
Win.
Very well played the 4 Phils. And these anti-airs have been on deck. The spacing he's standing out to deal with these V-skills, to deal with these dashing is so perfect. He neutral jumps. Wait to see if a dash comes out. If it doesn't come out, jump medium punch. Very safe far-reaching poke. Can catch these V-skills. Can catch these far-reaching pokes from Link Accelerator. He's pulling him in neutral. He's playing so damn well. But Link, once he gets going, has been an absolute beast. He has to face V-trigger. He gets that single hit he needs. And he's on offense. And Phil's looking flustered.
Absolutely. Yo, here comes the command grabs, baby. NBA Jam. Do it
He's
again.
trying to
One more
climb
touch
now.
is gonna stun.
He's bringing you to the Space Jam, but he wasn't able to get that last command grab, taking these throws. Phil's able to just get his corner with a nice V activation.
Okay, toss. Some good defense from Phil's now. I'm going to try to come in. Air-to-air jabs. Phil's challenging. Gets the toss. Crush counter.
Was a stun and no respect from Link. He's holding up back, but Phil's had to dash forward to that V-skill, but Link's mashing out. He is fast on escaping that stun gauge.
Reversal. Get off me. I don't want this. You stay on the ground. Okay, moves out. Yo, got him! Jumps in. This is going to be a punish.
He could have killed with a CA, but he didn't want to spend that bar. He got a big greedy. Link has the chance. He has that V-trigger. He has those 2 EX bars. He has a dream. Can he take this round?
Gotta be careful, but one tap will do it. Link comes in. Okay, here's the pressure. Activation. Phil's view reversal. Please don't hit me. Walks under. Gonna take the chip this time. Bonk.
Taking no chances. You can see him saving that CA gauge for when Link activated the V-trigger. Was trying to maintain a safe spacing until he could find the last hit. You don't want to take chances.
No, especially if you're going to spend that many resources just to take the first round, right? You definitely want to guarantee that the bet pays. Good anti-air. Toss. Uh-oh. Throw loops, baby. Okay, tries to do it again! Tried to do it again, but he walked forward, getting interrupted. Link saying, listen, man, this is not Season 2.
Take the concept of V-skill. Forced him, stay on that ground, exploding it, but not able to keep Link near that explosion, near that mine. Features activated, but still too far away.
Zoning fall. Oh, gonna cash it out!
Into the corner. This ain't gonna kill, but it's gonna be very close. Needs one more hit, one more command, one more throw, anything. Great text from Phil. He has CA himself. Next hit is the CA is done.
Phil needs the touch to win. Phil's is in range. Got him! No!
Too far away to CA, can't didn't want it to whiff. And changing the dash though, catching him with a shot. Ooh, can't be dashing in from full screen when he gets zoned out like that. Play those fireballs.
And at the same time, Phil's taking a huge risk. If there was an up forward coming out of Link XLO, that would have been a dead Phil's. The belief in the low shots saves Phil's.
Round 1.
Well, Phil's has got this 3-game lead. Link has been struggling so hard in neutral game because every time he tries going, we see stuff like this. He tries walking forward and gets caught. Tries pressing buttons and gets counted.
I like this target combo to push Nikali back and drop the Mind Orb and just go back to neutral where Phil's is comfortable. All right, the poll's over. Chat saying 63% think Phils wins this. Okay, all right. That's actually, yeah, I think that's very good because I think Link XLO has a very, very good shot.
Trish still ready for Link. He finds activation. Able to find his corner. Drops his cancel for a standing head punch. 4 Phils. Blow him up for it. Not gonna be able to kill. Needs one more hit.
Stay grounded. Here comes Link. Good view reversal. Doesn't want to have to deal with the pressure. Offensive view reversal is always a smart choice when you can. Tick throws. We gonna see some NBA Jam? Anti-airs.
No. No fly zone. How many times did you teach this lesson, old man? This is a no fly zone. You need a permit to be over here.
Listen,
Those
Holly, we don't let
it down well.
We don't let you on planes anymore. Last time you ate a passenger, get off the flight. No, sir. Anti-airs again. Off the flight, sir.
No, I'm handling for your vomit on the plane. We only have this many stick bags. It keeps going through the bag.
It's acid puke, man. We can't have that on the plane. Yo, low forward. Okay,
the
base. Oh, no! What happened? Link XLO had the Punisher, just didn't do it.
And now, Boots from the side. He's found that Beach. He's going for max damage conversion. Everybody said that's the stun.
Done. Yo, he kicked him in the shin while he's in the sky. Oh,
no. Reset.
Phil's just practicing some stuff. Okay, Link can totally call this out, though. Gotta be careful. That super can confirm from a bit of a distance.
Catches him low.
There's the low. Yo, double stomps.
He said right foot 2 stomps. He's been dashing to the left, dashing to the right, and he said 2 stomps now. Taking our round.
Man's dancing structure. Let's go, Link XLO. Anti-air. Good stuff. Macaulay. I really want someone to draw a picture of Macaulay trying to sneak onto a plane now. I don't know why that's so funny in my brain, but it's real funny. Yo, dash forward. Okay, tries to shimmy.
Toss him about. CA on deck for Phils. Getting bullied in this corner. The chip is building. That's why I said at the start of the game. You know, be skilled to avoid punish. Those far-reaching pulls and fall can go far.
Yo, that medium punch conversion. Did you see that? A little bit of damage. Back to neutral. Bam! Stop dashing! Big bonks.
Handle this.
My man's ran face first into a baseball bat.
Boom. Give him the eagle. You know, 3 hits is all is needed. 4 Phils hitting on par. 4 games to 0.
Start with the Johnny Carson. And finish with the bonk. Saltmine. Excuse me, Saltmine. English only in chat, please. Thank you. I'm gonna get fired for that.
You're taking gambles here. You're pushing it. Oh no.
You're fired, man.
Ah! He got me.
And anti-air, you know, Link looks so low. Yo, that's the answer he needed though. This guy has to punish these air fireballs. Link's on the offensive now.
Yo, good anti-air. Gotta be careful when you pop off at the boss, chat. Be careful. Jumping roundhouse.
V-trigger ready for Link. He's looking to get that jump and he finds it. And should be able to hit that corner. Be careful. Has that EX bar, has that V-trigger. Can he find his way out? He's just getting tossed about like a ragdoll. Kick him around. Man's looking like a football.
Here comes the flying pukes. Dashing up. Gotta be careful. That big explosion's right in your face. Yo, that catches the top of her dome. Yo, back dashing in the corner. Yo. Phils is so aware.
Looking for that throw. Backdash to avoid. And then just goes for standing me push to punish. Great DP answers. Link's getting better and better dealing these neutral jumps.
Absolutely. So we've now figured out that Phil number 3 is the one calculating OP options. Good answer there. Okay, a little bit of counter poking here. Go, stomp. Bubble comes out.
He's mad now. He's just grounding them. He's saying, I want to get in. I want to be close to you. Let me pound this ground.
Why won't you let me near you? Oh, here it comes though. The throws are in. Dash him. He gets him. Doesn't have the charge.
Link's trying to spin himself on a start forward head push of Phil's, but he's being so around. He's out.
Yo, second. Yo, he got him. He got the jump. Yo. Link XLO says, yo, check these reads. Ooh. sick shimmy. That was a sick shimmy.
The reactions are beautiful, the shimmies were great, and Link excels looking to take this game. Looking much stronger now. He's finally got these DP anti-airs on lock. He's spacing these V skills nice and well, just like he was at the start. He's trying to maintain the offense, huge crush counters.
There's a conversion. Poor Phil's trying to chase down, keep pressure on Link. Yo, is that gonna do it? Yo, I also punish neutral jump, says Phil's. Both these players out of their mind right now.
Well, you gotta be careful, you know, Link's been given that V-trigger too. You don't want him to have an easy activation, and Phil's is not having any activations around this house. He's already took him down to an 8th alive. Now you're one throw away. Any standing heavy push can do it. Any buff and normal can do it.
Anything that Link XLO pressed got challenged or punished by Phil's. That was textbook neutral right there. Counterpoke, counterpoke. Almost everything hit. Phil's looking too strong. 5-0 right now on the deck.
This spacing that Phil's trying to stay against Nakali is so beautiful as well. Always just outside that standing heavy kick range, and if he's forced inside the standing heavy kick range, press those quicker buttons. We'll go back to lobby.
Switch.
Is it time?
Maybe just a breather. Is it time for the mixed queen? It was her birthday yesterday. We gonna bring her out? We gonna celebrate a little bit? We gonna party?
Yeah, oh, it's like the Boxing Day of birthdays. It's always the day after. You need it.
You do. You gotta recover, right? Gotta recover from the party. Could also just be, you know, Link XLO wanted to slow things down, take a few seconds to rethink the strategy, right? Like, when you get into a long set like this, you're 5 matches down, your nerves might be a little bit shot, you're a little shaken. It's good to just, like, take some breaths, reboot. So we could also see that happening. But let's see where we end up. What do you think, CrossedMoons? Like, what do you think Link XLO can do differently to reset this? Because, to be honest, I feel like they're playing really, really well, and I'm not seeing a lot of opportunity for, like, massive changes.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing the Ibuki come out, going for that V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2, but with that Kali, it looks so difficult to try and find a way, and he was doing a great job using that V-Skill, but maintaining that pressure after that first game looks so difficult to do. Phil's wasn't being anti on defense, he was winning out, and you saw how many dunks connected. Maybe 1 or 2 more dunks to get him to start taking those risks would have paid off. We're seeing the mix queen. We're seeing those kunais. We're seeing that V-Skill 1, but that V-Skill 1 endpoint went too much work, as Phil's off to a great start.
Yep, and I think Link XLO definitely gonna want to get in here, right? Get in, get the activation, get the mixes. Good spacing, just a little bit off on that kunai. Gets the first jump in over the normal, and here comes Ibuki. Oh, tries to get something, gets tossed.
Great catch on the back dash, but couldn't cover that distance. Great checks, and he's liking dashes. V-Trigger 2 has been activated. We've seen a V-System change for 4 Phils. Doesn't want that.
Oh! It's stuffed it! That is so unfortunate for Link XLO. Lost his V-Trigger.
And now get this round. Great conversion from the air-to-air kunai. Still laying on the hurt. Now able to do cross-ups. 4 Phils with an empty jump low. No CA. Cancel, but doesn't even need it. Spend the bar.
My god. Phil's is like, yeah, I know this is a great matchup for me, but guess what? I'm ready. I am ready.
Phil's in the last round might just keep that CA gauge. You know, he's just poking away. Keep that CA gauge for a rainy day. Keep it for when you can really lay on the hurt. Keep it for a great buffer. These neutral jumps have been so well timed. The reads have been perfect. You gotta be careful now. Link Cell's close to having that V-Trigger.
Nice, stays in front on the cross under. Okay, but the bust out here before Phil's kind of move forward. Oh no, he puts himself in the corner. Tries to
dashes.
Oh
no. Yo, this combo lasting forever. It never ends.
Y'all got any popcorn? We're watching movies. Go in the anti-air. That's the tough thing about Ibuki. Her EX air kunai is so strong unless the opponent knows that's what you want, right? As soon as they know you want to bypass neutral, you're massively at a disadvantage because they can just watch and react like that. And the 4 Phils knew it. He's up 6-0.
And you could see the reaction from 4 Phils is so great. He reacted quite early. He knows Foxy's DP is quite a bit slow. Can sometimes get beaten out by these jump-ins. Might recover quite in time. You know, the amount of invincibility frames that his kunai wasn't going to connect. It was never going to connect in a million years.
Lost perfection. Yes, this is 1st to 10. Currently 6-0 for Phils. Okay, using that forward roundhouse to get through. Throwing some V-skill out there. Wow, can't challenge here. It's crush counter trying to backdash.
Goes him into the mine. Gills pulls frames. Trying to force their way in. Great shot with a kunai, but it's now up to Link to try and find that V-Trigger 2 activation or find a single opening on the 4 Phils.
Chloe with the good jokes. Yo, the low forward activation. Here comes the mix.
Drops
it though. Didn't spend the bar to get the final part of the juggle. With punish, they did make that more punishable in season 5. The defense not reaching. Plus frames.
So many down forward heavy keys. Phils knows that he's plus 3 and it looks so scary to take a turn afterwards that most players just like, I'll respect it, so he can go for multiple in a row. The whiff punish!
LinkXLO so close to risky jumping, but does take the throw. Takes a round. LinkXLO starting to wake up.
Round 2. Fight.
Link having spent a lot of bar to his rounds though. Nice conversion from up close shots, but the wake up boards on Link. Bang out these throw takes off to an amazing start. Stun is building on 4 fills. He's not allowed to have his turn.
This is definitely the Ibuki round we needed to see, but now there's the activation off the hit. Oh, out of range for the throw. LinkXLO gonna stand strong to challenge the cross up. And no anti-airs. Pressure coming. Looking for that confirm into Fuma.
There he goes for the down feature. Extend, looking for these plus frames. You gotta be careful that CA though. Phils is looking for that buffer. And he hits on Link. Oh,
no! He's gonna get clipped.
No CA catch him on Link.
Super? Yeah, we got him. The unblockable into super, and LinkXLO's on the board.
He's working so much better against this fork. This fork style that 4Fills is trying to play might be a bit better with Ibuki. You can see how he's mixed up his air approach, trying to stay up close and personal. Or when like Kali, you know, you got to try to play counter poke games to get in. Ibuki can try and use the aerial approach more easily. Deal with that regular upper with the air kunais, EX air kunai, catch the anti-air as well. Very hard for 4Fills to keep Ibuki out forever.
Wow, just walking into the V skill, his Phil's looking pretty comfortable. Okay, reacting to the overhead, blocking. Okay, there's the kunai though. Look at this, LinkXLO able to push Phil's to the corner pretty quickly. Good anti-air, no conversion there. Possible. Oh dang, but now I'm activating. I am the one who is activated. Back throw for positioning, Phil's in control. Uh-oh.
Far away, Link tried to take his turn, but didn't go for the EXDP to anti-air. Unfortunate for Link, but 4Fills is looking so strong. He's probably spacing on the V-Trigger too.
Yeah, the damage conversions and the mix-ups from Phil's. There it is again, don't bypass neutral, I got reactions. Okay, dashed under, good confirm, doesn't go minus. Phil's though getting the hit, sets back neutral, big explosions.
Big success. Stone is building on Link. Gotta be careful of the back for not getting shipping today. Chip is building though. You thought it was Honda. Look at that health bar, the police.
Yeah. Link absolutely terrified to push the button, right? Nope, there's the low conversion though. So we're gonna see a little bit of a mix. Yo, base it. There it is again. Yeah, Phil's is shutting that game down. Air to air, goes for the overhead. Phil's blocks, challenges, catches the toes of LinkXLO, and is now up 7-1.
4Fills been blocking every single overhead. He's not been letting these overheads connect.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna catch heat, but it is actually something that if you lab a little bit, it's pretty slow on startup, right? So you can definitely react to it. So really the tech there on wake up is you block low, you see the overhead startup, and you stand block. Clearly Phil's putting a clinic on for that.
28 frame startup, highly reactable, same as Chun-Li. You know, in the heat of the moment when you get mixed up so much, that thing can be a mix-up. We saw Phil's get mixed by before.
Yo, and that trade definitely Phil's there at their down fierce trading with the kunai. And Phil's back to me. Yo, interrupts again! Standing at ranges that he can just interrupt the start of the V skill, shutting down that option from Ibuki. There we go.
Based on that kunai. You see Link now mixing up with regular jumps, but the V-Trigger activation from 4Fills. Catch him with the low, knock him down. One way for stun. Look at these shimmies get those plus frames from the overhead.
Yo, this is -4, you're dead. No, doesn't get the punish. Phil's backdashing.
I want to spin the bar. And
trades. I like that. I respect that.
Unfortunate spacing there from Link. That air kunai was a bit too close, making sure it whiffs and leaving himself minus, allowing 4Fills to take his turn.
Yeah, Phil knows. You have to know. Good crush counter conversion though. Yo, don't backdash. Okay, what's the mix? Yo, puts himself in the corner, Phil's with the defense. Okay, back throw position.
Won't be enough to stun. Needs one more throw, one more hit, but the stun's ticking back down. Link can't stay close enough. Try punishing that forward heavy push.
He gets the activation though. Yo, baits the anti-air. One more touch to stun. Baits the DP. Phils is gonna close this out.
This neutral game from Phils is so dominating. He's not getting massive amounts of damage for every poke. He's just getting so many pokes in a row. So many anti-airs in his favor that Link's looking really lost. And
If you're a Falk main and you're thinking, how do I deal with Ibuki? This is the set to watch. Phils is doing everything textbook perfect.
Round 1.
Every decision is perfect.
Fight.
Okay, this time we'll get slow crosses.
if it's something you have to give Link, it's these confirms have been on point, and his pressure has been catching for Phils, knowing that he's going to take the throws. He's going to take so many throws in a row. He's been following the proverb. He's been listening to those Gabby plays.
Okay, ooh, that tech barely recovered in time. Gonna activate, this time calling out the normal, gonna side switch for damage and positioning. Okay, Rossetti, good blocks. Pressure, hold these frames. That sequence was dope, good job, Link. You love to
Spend the
see
bar where you got the bar. Might not need to spend his EX bars, but when you're down a few sets, you don't want to be taking these chances. Don't want to give 4Phils a chance to come back. Even with characters like 4Phils has made these impossible comebacks possible.
Definitely don't want to risk it. Crush counter, Phil's moving forward. Dashes under, good confirm again. Like you said, these have been spot on.
Nice way, mixing in with the jump heavy kick and the air kunai. I can see 4Phil's been a bit more tame with his anti-airs, not anti-airing as often. Saving the bars for the EX kunai. Vijay, that's a bit of a Link. Both these mix
Big
ups.
mix. Oh, air throw from Falk. You forgot she had one, didn't you?
You'll beat out the kunai with the Stein like you put a hitbox in the way of the kunai and it will be deleted. It will be removed.
Phil's just looking so patient. Oh no, doesn't get the juggle. It wasn't counter hit, not plus enough. Blocks.
Now Frotex going for so many Vijay. 3 in a row! Plus 3!
He's in his head! He's living rent free. Falk is skipping this month's rent, kids. That was so much movement.
You just saw what I saw, right? He did 3 overheads, not anti-aired once. He did 3 shimmies, not checked once.
I'm with Hurricane. Somebody please clip that. That was so sick. But look at Phil's coming on the offensive. Interrupt.
Link's fighting back, you know. He ain't just bark, he's biting as well. Getting caught low though, getting Schmick stun. He's building on Link, but he's having none of it. Feature has been activated. Going for it, staying in front, stays on deck. You want to spend it?
No, you're dead! He got your toes!
It's not done.
Oh, he had the run back. Link was so close, afraid of the reversal, and Phil's gets him. It's 8-1 right now.
9-1.
My God.
Falk wins.
Phils. Link didn't spin the bar at the end, then I might have had him around. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Ibuki say would have done enough damage there, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. With that life difference, definitely. Yep.
Unfortunately, might have just been a miss input, you know, not ready to cancel. But you can't let him live.
Round 1.
You gotta kill him while you can.
Fight.
Yep, and in those scramble situations, right, trying to be smart, not want to get reversal, and Phil's had the range. Okay, this time we got conversions off the counter hit kunai.
Phils is really taking he's either backdashing or he's taking that throw.
Wow,
Ooh,
the neutral jump.
He got full good conversion from that range.
Okay, anti-air. Link X low looking real long right now. You've got to win 9 straight games to take this, but you can absolutely do it. Air throws again! We're seeing every tool Falk has. Every tool Falk has.
And he took off the hood. He took off the hood.
Oh my goodness. The manager hair's on display.
He's showing you the Reaper's face before he sends you to hell. But the punish in the forehead, but yo, Link each round busts out something new, and it's always paying off well for him. But is it paying off enough as Phil's able to sit his corner, but catching these backdashes? Yo,
the conversion!
KO.
Yo.
Phil's with the perfect answering back. you will respect me. Let's go, Phil. Or let's go, Link. Excuse me.
Can he carry on with his 7 golden letters? He played so perfectly last round. I think he carried on. But getting poked away. Phil is doing crouching me, puts a crouching me, and puts on his anti-airs with the EX bars.
Okay, there we go. V-skill getting past the whip punch. And again, Phil's like, yo, check my down medium punch. Check it. It's so good. Look at this button.
He goes so far. Look at this. We're getting way too much time, getting a bit cocky. Getting a bit too cocky.
Yeah.
And you can't let Link back into this game.
Phil's is feeling himself for sure. Oh my god, he's still pushing it. Phil's has no respect here.
Catches the low though. Full conversion from Link. Don't
touch.
damage build. What went? Yo, what was that? What? Bro, I got mixed. I didn't walk the right way. I was not calling up the skill.
Boogie wins.
Yeah, you come walking under like that. A man like Link XLO's got it. Game number 2 locked. It is now 9-2. Link starting the comeback.
Comeback is on. It is on. I believe in Link. He was disrespected for too long. He was like, I'm going to try out all my answers as quick as possible.
Yeah, could not agree more on that set.
Fight.
Okay, walks forward, gets released. Okay, air to air, gonna cross under. Very nice spacing here.
Basically the shimmy, basically the throw tech, you know. He's shimmying with that forward medium kick. He may not be the best overhead, but it's a great shimmy tool.
Oh, so close. Better spacing from Link. Really wants to bring this run back in. V-skill hits. Oh no, gets jumped out though. Here comes Phil's.
Wake up buttons, V-Tree has been activated. Can he land this miss? You gotta be careful though. The EX upper is ready for Phil's. Great blocks on the air to it.
Gotta be careful. Phil's bringing this pressure, but Link looking for the counter poke here. Phil's. Okay. We do have some time open. If somebody wants to go up against Nassim Claw in a quick set, let us know. And, read us know in the chat. Yo, over. Release the fireball.
Nice out of Kunai. You know, he can't approach from the skies. He does have the life lead though. He's willing to just wait this out. Phil's needs to try and go for the chip now. He needs to land these final few hits. He's just laying it on full screen, and this is a no-fly zone. Yo, full conversion!
Oh! He almost had the juggle. He was so close.
Features wait for Link though. Both of us has to be so careful. And we've got UK could mean around. Oh, but this is a no-fly zone.
Do not steal neutral. You are not bypassing this. You are not getting past me. This is first to 10 points for the Phils. Challenges, stopwatch.
And dash up afterwards. That's Psycho Man. You let Phil set it up, and he's applying that pressure. He's applying that explosive pressure.
Air to air gets him with the roundhouse cross under back throw. Dashes in, no challenge from Phil's.
Nice whip punch. Features activated. Going for the reset. Stays in front. No blocks on Phil. With 0 respect. That's a stun. But is that enough to kill? With a kunai release, this might be enough.
He's gonna need to reset. Yo, bust out! Yeah, there was way too much scaling. Oh. There we are. The jump over the normal. Link on the board.
Final round.
Once again, he's not letting Phil's. He's not letting Phil's get away with his first to 10. He's not letting him go 10-1 or 10-2. He's bringing it back. No matter how many dirty tricks he needs to bring out, but at the moment, Phil's having none of it. He's having none of this schmicks.
Just for the low here, pressure activates -4. Phil's tries to bust out. No punish though. Link's just gonna wait.
Nice wave point. CA on deck, and that is the set.
Handle this.
That is all going to the 4 Phils. 10-2 over Link XLO.
Falk wins.
Sure, I'll get body. Let's go. I'll hold up right now. I'll be my PC account. Let's go.
All right, we are going to have the commentator battle, Nassim Claw versus CrossedMoon. I'll be glad to commentate it. I do need to get more water because my throat's a touch dry. I will be right back, y'all.
I am
Good
ready for
games.
this,
Good games to the 4 Phils. That was, again, textbook. You want to learn how to deal with Kabuki as a Falk player? Just watch that set. That was textbook.
Absolutely. I mean, that whole set, 4 Phils' spacing was impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. His offense was superb, and in the end he was feeling himself a bit, but he still kept it nice and clean. He was bullying with those far-reaching pokes and calling out Ibuki's lack of range. He doesn't have the most range, he doesn't have forward heavy kick as a poke, but by using it, you're giving Forfels a chance to start for another forward heavy push, for another Stein meme kick to catch the forward heavy during his start. It was amazing plays all around. Congrats to him. Link, that Nakali looked clean, but I mean, actually might be best if I leave the commentary. You don't want to hear my stick clacking. It's too close to my microphone. No worries. I'll hear me guys, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, I'm back. We ready? Let's do this. That is actually a great question from Monk Unit. Read us. Let the people know. How's that partner application coming? You got that check mark? Give it to him. Okay. We're still waiting, it sounds like. That's what we're just saying. Still waiting to hear what's going down with that, but so far, no news. But yes, they are on that partner grind. So, let Twitch know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging. This will be our final set. 1st to 7, CrossedMoon versus Nassim Claw. If you want to watch some amazing Nassim Claw play yesterday, you can also check out the VODs from the Saltmine League tournament. Nassim's Vega was absolutely on point, so check it out. All right, we're moving on into the match. 1st to 7. Let's go. Pink ball rock, purple gloves. Some Claw giving us the Blanca, giving us the wild side. We saw a little bit of this yesterday. Can't wait to see it. All right, CrossedMoon one back in the neutral. Gets the whiff punish with the down strong. Anti-airs trade. We take those. I like the little rush down here. Yo, gets him with the low. Fierce though. Nassim trying to fight their way out of his corner. Yo, he doesn't interrupt the hop, and now here comes Nassim. Back throw, positioning his mind. Toss him. Jump around now. Plus. Yo, tries to anti-air, gets crossed. Nassim looking for something, gonna throw him. Life lead in Nassim's favor now. One more throw. Be careful. Yo. Walks under though. Good awareness from Moon. Yo, he punishes! Activation, big damage, nobody drops! And the bust out from Nassim Claw takes first round. Both players filling each other out.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, the hop back though from Nassim, just spacing a little bit. CrossedMoon coming in with these rush punches, anti-air, trying to shimmy, no bite. Okay, punch there, nice stuff. Busting out though, getting off. Dash that. Toss him. Yo, thanks for this tier 1 sub, by the way, Link X Low. Really appreciate it. Sorry about that washing, but I hope you learned a ton. Yo, busting out. I can deal with those. Overhead for the stun. Nassim ought to be able to close this quickly.
Blanca wins.
Game 1 going to Nassim with the Blanca. Let's see who the adaptation is going to be from our boy CrossedMoon Saltmine. Might be Saltmine after this set, you never know. But right now he's CrossedMoon. Okay, both players in the menu. CrossedMoon probably thinking things through a little bit before hitting that rematch button. We're back in here.
Fight.
Okay, going with the Raw Blanca ball. Getting clipped with the rainbow ball this time. Moon trying to look for an anti-air option. Jumps in. Toss him. Goes for the overhead reset. He gets the conversion. Does it again! Reset and reset and reset. This time Nassim saying, no, stop it. Challenges on wake up. No respect for the meaties. Comes for the damage. Goes to the reset, but the bust out. Stuff, whatever. How did the set come to be? It happened in chat during the last set, actually. Okay, slide activation. Going for the tech. No damage coming. Releases the V trigger 2 for the bounce. Or V skill 2, excuse me. Back throw. One more touch is going to do it for CrossedMoon. Blocks it now with plus. Good tech. Ooh, he gets him with the whip punish on the rush punch.
Round 2.
CrossedMoon staying alive. We the Bee Gees in here. Okay, Pierces. Okay, CrossedMoon very aware of the Blanca ball spacing. Not letting Nassim whip him in. Yo, but he jumps over the cross rush punch. Double. Look at this harassment from Nassim. Okay, into the corner. Throws the view reversal. Yo, the mix is good tech. Oh no, tries to interrupt it, gets hit. Nassim takes a side switch, throwing him. Yo, okay. A little bit of razzle dazzle. Juggle, hit, stun. Nassim. End it with the chest thump.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, we're back to neutral here. Good anti-air. Jab at EX, gets the juggle follow-up. Gonna charge up, good cross down, good chase down by CrossedMoon, getting the punish. Meaty throws in the building. Overhead, gotta block your dome. Takes the super, wants the damage. One more touch is gonna stun as well, I believe. Sun slowly taking away. And he gets the meaty. CrossedMoon takes the game. We're one apiece.
Balrog wins.
King Basky, that is pretty hilarious, actually. Try stopping it, bopped. Alright, we are 1-1 to say first to 7 for our final match. For those tuning in saying, how did this come to be? The other matches went real quick, and we had some extra time. So CrossedMoon got volunteered to battle Nassim Claw, and here we are. Question is Nassim Claw going to switch characters? Going to stick with the Blanca? Going to stay Blanca?
Fight.
CrossedMoon obviously can't switch, so here we go. Neutral jumping. Tries to chase down the skill charge, nothing though. Good jumping combo from Nassim. Oh, shimmy, hands to yourself. Jumps forward over the rush punch. Takes a side switch, doesn't get the juggle. So he's not getting charged quite enough time. Overhead at max range blocked. CrossedMoon trying to challenge him. Please stop hitting me. Woo. Here comes CrossedMoon. Goes with the low, no dome this time. Gets his toes. Will this stun? No, one more touch needed. Sweet. Activate. Gets a counter hit. What's the mix? Tries to get him out of the air. Does it again. I'm plus now. Chases him down. There's the punish. Raw super for the chip. Nassim.
The power of the wild. Round 2. Fight.
Yo, okay. Gets him out of the air with a little dizzle dazzle. This is crush counter and combo. Oh no, mistimes the meaty. That would have hit. Neutral jump now locked in the corner. Is CrossedMoon. Nassim taking advantage. Toss him. Jumps in. Crosses him up. That was so ambiguous. There's the hop through stun. Big damage. Out of the air. Double release. wow, triple dash into throw. CrossedMoon a little bit afraid there, doesn't want to get clipped by anything. Now see him taking advantage, dash, dash, dash. Out here, loving this Blanca pick. Just got blessed with some burritos, fam. Can't wait to eat after the set. Ooh, the crush count interrupts the rush punch, but out of range for a conversion. CrossedMoon trying to fish for something here. Oh, the anti-air doesn't come through on the rainbow ball. Now see him though not converting. Good interrupt. Toss him. I agree with you, Illusion. Always happy to see the third menace on stream. Okay, activation to stay safe. What's the mix? Ooh, the dome! Okay, shimmy though, doesn't have the charge. Going for the Sonic roll. CrossedMoon saying that out, get out of here. Ooh, the reactions. CrossedMoon looking good.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, jumping fierce, tries to go for the reset with the neutral. CrossedMoon not biting, interrupts the hop forward. I'm ready for these. Overhead. Yo, with punishes, alright. Gets his toes. Comes in with the medias. CrossedMoon pretty solid here. Yo, that's a punish? Okay. Blanca falls out. Yo, stay down. Gets the dome. Doesn't complete the combo though. Wasn't expecting it. And now the corner control for Nassim Claw. You're not plus there. I know my datas. Slide juggle. Ooh. Block it and charge long for armor break. The punish coming in from Moon. Oh, barely doesn't kill! CrossedMoon backing off, trying to get something, and then with the plus frames, gets the counter hit with Nassim being put to a decision. CrossedMoon is up 2-1. Shoutouts to both contenders, by the way. I have not commentated Balrog Blanca. Very interesting to watch. Learning a lot. Interested to see what's going to go on. I'm sorry, we're 2-2. We're 2 apiece. CrossedMoon, Nassim Claw. Keep it close. Good jumping fierce to start off from Nassim getting the damage. Yeah, Illusion, what do you feel about that? I mean, it seems to be working out okay. Ah, yeah, you're right. VS1 can dodge dash punches with a low profile, which is what you'd expect to see. Okay. That should have been a bigger punish here from Nassim. I like the spacing, though, from CrossedMoon, just backing off, trying to catch any kind of forward move with these normals. Oh, but it gets caught sliding. Cross through, gets the throw. Ooh, wow. Buffers. Okay, gets some toe. Going to go through to stay a little bit safe here. Gets the dome, stay on the ground. Goes low this time, trying to shimmy. Nothing there. Yo, busts out, though. Throw him, not see him on the move now. Gets the low. Rossetti. This should kill. Barra with that beautiful corner to corner carry every time. Okay, EX tries to jump back with nothing doing. But he's not broken plus frames. Interrupts the hop. We ready? Gets the dome. Double overhead. Now see him getting a little wily. We in the jungle now, baby. Hops forward, catches your toes. Hops in, gets the media this time. We got setups. Lows again. Why are you reaching? Look for that no more touch. Again, he's ready. CrossedMoon interrupting anytime. Now see him trying to overextend. Oh, he jumps over. Yo, gets the dome. Blesses him. Reset again. Like, yo, deal with my resets. Goes for the third, but this time Nassim's ready, saying we already seen it. Oh, he's out of space. Slide activate. Nassim shows the touch. There's the damage. Nassim now up 4-2? I think it's 4-2. Maybe it's 3-2. Pablo Steve, can we talk in American? Yes, but only I will understand you. Yeah, I do. Go ahead and fire me. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna fire myself. So it is 3-2 Nassim Claw right now. My
Round one. Fight.
Yes. Okay, back neutral jumps back. Does not want to get this. Jumping fierce. Good tech. Yo, okay. Yo, stop rush punching me. I got jungle throws. Forward. Gets in. Trying to get that push kind of roundhouse. Okay, Nassim's out of the corner with the hops. Anti-air though. CrossedMoon goes for the dome. Nassim ready. A little bit of a punish, but then of course the reset. We're playing Blanca, baby. Coming forward down fierce. Activation, trying to maul. Hold these frames. Good challenge, but CrossedMoon knows the data. No, the side switch not getting the punish. What happened there? The button auto-corrected, and now good awareness. So CrossedMoon coming to the corner. Tech. Oof. Watch toes. Slide activate. Can Nassim bring it back? Gets the throw. Oh, he interrupts the Sonic roll. Doing it again anyway. I don't care. And CrossedMoon says, yo, jab, jab, jab. Remember this jab? Remember this one? Jab, jab, jab.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, out of the air. Doesn't get the ball. Yo, gonna spend the super early. Cash it out. Blanca's not cheap, dude. Corner it out. Ride the train corner to corner. CrossedMoon busting out with his own EX. Dome block. Not too much damage though for it. Only a stand light kick. Punch, rush, punch. Toss him. CrossedMoon trying to get the offense going. Slide activate coming up. Neutral jump roundhouse. Takes a side switch. Misses the juggle, but that's okay. We toss him. Bam! Got him. Overhead. He locks it. Here comes CrossedMoon. Where's the reset? Gotta get it. Gotta find it. Gets him with the rock breaker headbutt. Nassim ties it up around him.
Final round. Fight.
Jumps in. Medium punch. Anti-air. Okay, tries to rush in. Gets clipped. That's a close one for this. Gets the throw. Okay, CrossedMoon gets the toss. Has corner control. Goes for another throw, but not doing. Okay, jabs out. Spends the bar to get the cross up. Neutral jump. Doesn't connect, though. Reversal. Good defense. Okay, that trade definitely in the favor of CrossedMoon, even that's in Plot Bay. Yo, gets the juggle off the DP. Let's go. Okay, gonna charge the roll. Sonic the Hedgehog coming in. He jumps over, doesn't get hit with the armor break. Toss him back, and CrossedMoon ties it up.
Balrog wins.
Gotta send a message to a coworker real quick. I'll be right back in the chat. Don't forget about me.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, we're back to neutral 3 apiece. Wow, dash forward, going for that DP, trying to catch something. The reads are real here for the players. Okay, trade again, probably in the favor of Balrog. Oh, he tries to catch the toes, but nothing. Jab interrupt, we got conversions here. Release, hop back, charges up. No anti-air, but it's okay. He's going to punish the light punch Blanca ball. Balrog's got an easy charge punish for that. Low forward buffers. Thomas who? I feel you there, man. Go, sweep. Toss him. Okay, gonna charge up this time. CrossedMoon not interrupting, but he's challenging. He knows it's his turn. Taking that damage. Resetti gets the dome. Converts. Where's the reset? Backdash trying to bait the tech. Bust out! Nassim saying, yo, don't press.
Round two. Fight.
There. Busting out again. Nassim saying, yo, come with it. Tries to whip punish. Isn't quite ready, though. A little bit slow on that button press. This CrossedMoon. Jumping fierce. Good juggle, going for the resets. Slides out. CrossedMoon saying, I don't want to deal with this. A little bit of a medium punch chop, stopping that forward movement. Out of range, the jab interrupts the throw. Both players manipulating spacing really well. This time though, I'm punishing. Wow, hops after that. Good punish from CrossedMoon. Gonna activate. Double dash goes for the dome. Mistimes it though. Nasim's out. Juggle. Here comes CrossedMoon. Watch out for the TP. Nope, instead he just blocks the overhead and gets the follow up. Nasim claws up 4-3.
Blanca wins.
Teach Tom to count live happening right now. Thanks again for enduring with my solo commentary as I learned this matchup on the fly for the final set of our first 10 days. CrossedMoon down 1 game. Nasim bringing out the Blanca, leaving the namesake claw behind today. There's a punish. Okay, crush counter down Fierce, coming in for the pressure. Fierce. Shimmy doesn't have the charge ready on the down back. Anti-airs bust out. You gotta be careful. Nasim will bring those. Yo, catches him trying to hop back. Jumps over this time. Yo, slide juggle. Don't forget, we got the promo code going for Season 9 of Saltmine League. Match arena links in the chat. Okay, comes out. I just want to get out of this corner, but I got you toes, says CrossedMoon. Through. Tries to anti-air, gets crossed. Oh no, doesn't expect the air reset, and this time it's meaty. This is going to be very plus. Good tech from CrossedMoon, didn't want to die. Goes to the anti-air, but it whiffs. Trying to move forward, gets crush counter with the down Fierce, and Nasim Claw trying to extend this lead to 2 games. Back, jumping into the air, trying for the shimmy. CrossedMoon not biting, not one to tech generally. Crush counter, has the juggle on lock, gets 3 hits. Overhead dome, nice and deep. Oh yeah, good point from the voice of God in my ear. Nasim Claw did take 2nd in the Saltmine League tournament yesterday. First time I have commented when playing this event, but I'm sure they're no stranger. Anti-air. Jumps with the air-to-air. CrossedMoon putting the defense on. Keep your feet on the ground. Interrupts, he's ready. Nasim looking rough right now. Yo, tries to release, gets punished. CrossedMoon saying, do not get too far ahead of me. This is a real range. Goes for the dome Rossetti. Looking pretty well. Wow, look at this pressure. Gets a crush counter, catch a Tekken. Okay, interrupts, not going to take the walk forward throw this time. Look at this pressure position from CrossedMoon. Looking really solid. All Nasim needs is one good mix-up and a little bit of pressure to get him. He tried to react, gets thrown out of the DP, was a little bit late. Now Nasim's coming. Tick throws. Gets him again with the EX. Bringing out the jungle, baby. Throw him. Down Fierce. EX. Cross-up hits. Forward goes for the reset. You can't anti-air me. Gonna keep the pressure hot. And there comes CrossedMoon. I agree with you, Illusion. Those DP reactions looking solid from CrossedMoon. We are 4 apiece. CrossedMoon tying it up. This is 1st to 7. And Nasim's Claw Blanca looking strong, looking really good. A little bit of a V-trigger, V-scale difference that we're not used to seeing, which is also really fun to watch. But Nasim Claw showing how it works.
Fight.
JR Scribe, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Yo, gets him low with the hop in, not ready for that one. Did guard his toes. Overhead. Keeping the pressure going. Okay, air to air. Plus rips. No anti-airs here. I got you. Locked in the corner. There's pressure from Nasim, but this time CrossedMoon anti-air. Goes for it again. Missed input though. Juggle, hit, pressure, toss him. One more touch is going to do it for Nasim. Watch out for the rock breaker. There it is.
Round 2.
Nasim Claw trying to go up 5-4. Indomitable Blanca, dude. Hell yeah. Good anti-airs. Goes to the overhead. A little bit of a punisher from Nasim. Good frame kill to Stand Fierce. Yo, he gets clipped with the electricity late. Okay, trying to catch the toes with the release. Barely lands. Yo, interrupts the max range. Anti-airs though. CrossedMoon showing he's got him. Okay, we got confirms here. But a little juggle after. Let these buffers rip. And now CrossedMoon interrupting, gets the conversion. Goes to the overhead reset. Gonna do it again? Yup. Stay on the ground. Where's the throw? Slide activation though. Yo, less than super rock. I don't respect you. And it hits. CrossedMoon with the big call outs. Spending the bar, staying alive. Who needs a reversal when I got super? Punish. Overhead. Okay, dashing in. CrossedMoon's ready to interrupt. Check those. Okay, slides in, corners himself. Back dashing. Good anti-air though. Good move from CrossedMoon trying to get Nassim to overextend so we can whip punish. Jump interference. Big light bulbs on the hands of Balrog, lighting him up. Stand jab. Attacks. Ooh, CrossedMoon again gets the juggle. Charging up, Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. He jumps out, but he gets thrown. Uh-oh. Yo, he gets the shimmy this time. It finally connects. Goes for the overhead. I gotta wake up super 2, says Nassim Claw. Gonna go up 2 games.
Blanco wins.
Both these players feeling a little crazy, feeling a little wild. But you gotta be careful if you step too far into the jungle. Also, you gotta be careful if you're myself and you can't count. We're only 1 game up. 5-4, Nassim Claw on the lead.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, we're back to the these players going to bring out. Trying to air is CrossedMoon. Nassim Claw landing first, getting the clip. Yo, interrupts the second rush punch with the down fierce. Again, stop sliding at me. I crush counter these. JR Scribe, this is the final match. Ooh, busting out. Before this, we had the honor of seeing Shin Yaiba versus... Actually, let me just do this because I have a terrible memory. I can't count. I can't remember. Yeah, Shin Yaiba versus the Manta Ray. Dav's Not versus Illusion. Link X versus the 4 fills. Now we're seeing this. Yo, got him. Neutral jump, walks out in the corner, is still trying to bust out with this rainbow ball. Okay. Throws. 1 more touch is going to do it for Nassim. Gets the overhead. I lied about the 1 touch. Needs 1 more. There's the punish. This is the chance for CrossedMoon to bring it back. Gets a shimmy. It doesn't have the right button on deck. And then the raw man grab from downtown. Nassim was like, yo, you think I'm not going to do this? Come on, man. Come on.
Round 2. Fight.
Dash it up, staying in the neutral. DP's out. Yo, challenges. Jumping fierce. Walking forward for lows. Okay, good counter again. Has the buffer locked. Okay, gets to charge up after the release. Tried to shimmy something. Huge jump. King Vasky dropping the truth in the chat right now. Low forwards. Down fierces. Okay, cross under. Tick throws. This is the option from now. Okay, gets clipped trying to backdash this like it was CrossedMoon. And now seems bringing the pressure. Activation to stay safe. Oh, he got crossed again. These V-trigger air balls working great. Tries to jump out, gets clipped with Sonic the Hedgehog. Plus frames. Hold this pressure. Good defense. That was an ambiguous cross. Gets him with the Rock Breaker twice again. And he gets him low. Double overhead into low. Nassim Claw moving forward to 6.
Blanco wins.
(6-4) in the favor of Nassim Claw. Looking to close this out. As we've seen, Nassim needs to keep mauling, needs to close out, because if you give CrossedMoon a little bit of space, a little bit of time to find that interruption, he brings the damage, he brings the mixes, and he closes games out.
Round 1. Fight.
See the adaptation from CrossedMoon though. Okay, base the anti-air. A little bit of a dash up throw. Coming in. Okay, we got throws, baby. Okay, this time interrupts. I know you're not plus after throw. Nobody rarely is in this game. Low forward. Back to the nooch. Okay, back throw. You got loops. Okay, gets with the rock breaker. Tries to get the follow up with the low after. A little bit out of range there. Oh no, tries to anti-air. Gets hit with the fierce. Gets the juggle conversion. Hops back, hops forward, gets the throw. One more touch is going to do it for Nassim. Gotta watch out for the overhead. Look at this movement. Yo, stop dancing. Just because I'm in a suit doesn't mean I like dancing. He waits, he baits, but he doesn't get the crush counter fast enough. But Nassim's going to have to use V-Trigger to close this out. CrossedMoon happy to block. Tries to get the air-to-air, but the trade in the favor of Nassim Claw. This is set point.
Round 2. Fight.
I can't support Boxer in good faith, huh? That's fair. Boxer's a matchup I struggle with in my world, so it always feels good to see Boxer every once in a while. But I like CrossedMoon. Okay, gets a whiff down fierce. Goes for the Rossetti, goes low. Good blocks from Nassim, not taking to it. Does it again. Nassim, though, in the corner, all from blocking. And this is where CrossedMoon can start shining. Gets the shimmy. Wake up super. Is he blocking? No, gets clipped. You can't overextend. Nassim will do it. Here they come. Low forward, release, slide, activate. Hold these frames, get cross, doesn't have to juggle. Empty jump low. This time I got big releases. Whoop. Okay, challenges, activation, -2. Yo, goes into the corner though. This is good positioning for CrossedMoon. Crush counter. Careful crossed. Yo, he's ready. Standing at perfect spacing that he knew CrossedMoon would want to rush punch in. And just hitting that down fierce for the crush counter. And that is going to be the set. Nassim Claw rocking the Blanca, going 7-4 over my friend and co-commentator, CrossedMoon. Hell of a set. Great play from both players. Super fun to be able to watch that and see it go down. Chat, I hope you had a good time.
Round 1.
Wait a minute.
Fight.
Are we still going? I thought this was 1st to 7. We doing 1st to 10? Yeah, that's perfect. They can keep going. Okay, the jumping fierce, they're still gonna keep it going. Claw wants the 10. I thought it was... They going. Salty rematch, you gotta have them. CrossedMoon's like, nah, not like this. Not like this. Yo, low forward buffers. CrossedMoon knew I had the top burrito waiting for me. Wants to keep it away from me. Anti-air. Okay, catches your toes. Pops through. Throw him. Go out of the air. Juggles. One more touch is going to do it. Again, this crossover. Using these V-Trigger rainbow balls and then just getting the trade. Now, see him saying, yo, you can catch this again, but I'm still going to maul you. King of the jungle, after all. Down fierce. Stand strong. Catch your toes. Rush punches. Jumping in. Yo, I like the back dashes here. Okay, rush punches coming in clutch. No anti here though, gets flipped, tries. You saw the counter hit pop. Yep, that's the brand new rule. Slide activate, neutral jumps. Charging up to Sonic the Hedgehog, the interrupt though from CrossedMoon. Good anti-air this time. I see him trying to maul, just double dash. Doesn't get the super conversion, but that's okay. Next touch will do a kill. That's the one. Spends it. Will do a kill. That's not the sentence. Next touch should kill. I lied. Balrog lives. And the overhead from downtown. 8-4. Nassim.
Blanco wins.
Opponent's currently in the menu. Please wait.
Round 1.
Thanks for the compliment, Abdes. Doing my best here. Alright, hops back. Down fierce. So much bonus. Yo, whiff punishes. Punishes. CrossedMoon looking good. Tries to react with a DP. CrossedMoon's got those, but it's a little bit out of range. Okay, gets the toes. Jump. Big moves all day long. Okay, activation. Backdashes out, doesn't want to get thrown. Punishes though. You see him overextending. But then he just busts out using the V trigger. Okay, tosses it. You can't charge in my face. Goes for the low. See him blocking it out. Yo, this time the neutral jump gonna work out. Didn't land too fast enough. So Nasim getting anti-aired. Side switch, good D. Slides in. Big hill to climb. Nasim has. No V trigger, not a lot of comeback mechanics. Nice! CrossedMoon hanging back, waiting for an opportunity to react. 2 jabs into rush punch.
Round 2. Fight.
Trying to get the anti-air. Oh, got caught pressing something. Double hop. No, you're not plus in that situation. CrossedMoon knows. He knows the datas. Overhead. Good punish. I agree, more going to be actually super fun. Plus frames get tossed, balling in the corner is Nasim. Yo, the mixes, but we're ready for those. I've seen it. I've seen the Twitter clip. Slide activate. Interrupting. Good awareness, so wait and see if the second hit goes before going for the rush punch. This time the interrupt buffer. What's the reset? Jay just takes it with the meaty down light. Boom! Cashes out. CrossedMoon is up to 5. 8-5 in the favor of Nasim Claw.
Balrog wins.
The set continues. Alright, let me just check my work email to make sure I'm not blowing anybody up here, ignoring anybody that needs my attention.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Still charging coming. Make that low forward. Slide got him. Okay, good whip punish here from Moon. Playing in great space. He's trying to whip punish his normal, stuffing the activation with the jump forward. CrossedMoon's ready for him. You've seen the reactions of CrossedMoon before. Okay, gets the rock breaker overhead. Jump medium kick though. Stagger pressure. Hold these frames. No anti-air. He crosses him up. Look at this pressure. Plus. Low. Watch your toesies. Activation. Overhead. Not enough to kill. MG jump throw. CrossedMoon text. Plus frames. Shimmy. Nasim. Good movement.
Round 2. Fight.
Chat predicting Nasim getting a second win. We'll see. CrossedMoon is looking strong, but Nasim is keeping the momentum forward, rushing him down. Double jump from CrossedMoon. Nasim out of the range, not getting baited on the anti-airs. Low slides. First punch. Ooh, EDDPs, dash throw. CrossedMoon bringing out all the ideas. Double dash, back throw. You're in the corner now. Hands to yourself. Yo, tries the anti-air. Okay, that was dirty. Which side does he land on? Who knows? Bro, this should be stunned? Alright, Nasim gonna close it out. 9-5, Nasim Claw. First to 10
Blanco
points.
wins.
Gotta check my email once again,
Round
folks.
one.
It's running a little bit late on the bonus
Fight.
points. So we're back to this neutral here. Both players going hard. There's some Blanca balls popping off. Okay, jumping in with that big butt and gets him with the jello. Yo, interrupt, you're not plus here, says Nasim, and I know it. Activation with the meaty slide. Just trying to catch something here. Space safely, not able to get punched by CrossedMoon, but the buffer coming through. Good anti. Are we ready for him this time? Just out of range of that whiff throw. Unfortunate. CrossedMoon had the idea. down fierce from Nassim are slowing down the rush punch pressure, but the cross under and the crush counter, easy conversion for CrossedMoon, takes the round.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, gonna charge up, dashes in to get him. Releases, gets him low. Air to air with Fierce. Toss him. Tries to anti-air, gets clipped, it should be a stun. Okay, a lot of scaling here, but I don't think it should be a problem. Probably needs one more touch to kill. Yo, this combo is sick, though! You got V-Skill 2 combos. Ooh! Interrupt. Stop rushing me. Nassim Claw. First to 10 point. Somebody flipped that combo. That was dope. That was super cool. Gotta love the double V-Skill. Got Fierce. Okay, CrossedMoon though, trying to play this neutral, looking solid. Anytime you see that V-Skill charge, CrossedMoon moving in. Great punish on the Blanca ball. We got those ready. But I blocked my dome, says Nassim. You're not getting me with that anymore. You've got a whole bunch of sets for me to adapt. Down Fierce. Yo, buffers. Okay, gets him with a slow roll. Pops back, comes back in, out of the air. You can't jump back on that. Nassim wiling out. CrossedMoon ready, gets the Resetti, bless your dome. Nassim really wants to close this out, and CrossedMoon knows it. Gonna play patient, look for the overextensions, just like that. Okay, but this time Nassim jumping over. Slide activation, now I got V-trigger, throws the V-reversal. Nassim looking to close this, wants it. Okay, again, crosses up the anti-air, gets the juggle. One more touch will do it for Nassim. Gonna give him the Sonic charge, jump forward, he barely gets out. Interrupts. Gets him low, activation, doesn't have a juggle. Either player gets him with the Rock Crasher, and Nassim with the overhead from downtown, closing out the first to 7, aka first to 10 between CrossedMoon with Blanca. Hell yeah, that was a 6-set, 10-5 for Nassim. Had a great time watching, great time commentating. Hope you had a good time. CrossedMoon, I don't know if you're in voice still, but if you are, hope you had fun playing. You were looking rock solid. Just because you had to use the Rock Breaker to break it doesn't mean you're not doing well. First to 7 for people who can't count. It was made specifically for me, King Vasky. Specifically for me. They knew I couldn't count anyway. They just went first to 10. I am tired. Fam, I hope you enjoyed it. Coming up this week, King of the Saltmine on Friday at 7 p.m. BST, I believe. Muscle Noob rocking that King 2 weeks in a row. CET, thank you. Getting my time zones corrected. Muscle Noob is on their second week as the champion. Open bracket will pop open an hour before 7 p.m. CET. So 6 p.m. CET is when the bracket opens. It is a top 8 bracket, single elimination. All matches are first to 3. Winner of that will fight Muscle Noob to take the king position. And of course, on Sundays, you've got your weekly Saltmine tournament. This will be tournament 6 of season 9. Regis is going to send it over to somebody, I'm sure, with the hot raids. I have been Thomas Winkley. This Thursday, if you're awake, it'll be really early for the EU, but I am running a Blanca-only North America tournament for charity. Blanca mirrors all night. Starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you. Here's the information. If you go to this Twitch channel, you'll see it. It's going to be lit. Everyone have a good day.